Hey everybody, I'm back with a perfume haul. And if you're wondering why I decided to go with green hair today, it's because it's March, people. March is the month of green, and I think I look pretty decent in green. So I got to take advantage of these opportunities. St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday, and after that, I'm just on my own for the rest of the year. You know, got to just come up with a reason. But I love this. This is my new wig from the 99-cent store. I think this one is for a kid, but my head was small enough I was able to get in there. So, of course, I'm going to dance, 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 dance. Do you dance tonight? Bubbles? Okay, so I'm gonna wait until we get 1 minute in so we can get started with this haul. And I think we're there. Hey, how you doing, Kathy? How are you? Really excited about this perfume haul because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, Easter's coming up, spring is coming up. You might be going to some weddings and different things like that. So there's all these occasions to wear some really nice perfumes. So I have been hauling the first one, and I'll probably do another video where I mention this one again because it's so important. This is Gucci Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. I'm telling you, if you go drinking green beer this St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up, this is the fragrance that you can wear. Ah, it's so sexy, it's fresh, it's fruity. You smell like candy. That beer smell is not all that pleasant. And if people accidentally spill some on you, but this right here is sexy in a bottle. And every man under 40 knows Juicy, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. It is sexy. So you're at that bar, you're drinking green beer. The place reeks of the smell of beer because that's what everybody does for St. Patrick's Day. Juicy Gold Couture. Also, if you're wearing a light perfume, you are not going to compete with the corned beef and cabbage and the beer and God knows what else. Amen. Juicy Gold Couture. And I got this fragrance. It smells like pralines. It smells like candy, people. This smells like candy, like a caramelized candy, but it's not caramel. It's pralines. It's more sophisticated than just a caramel. Like if you were to have a caramel or a caramel apple, it's this heady candy, vanilla smell of deliciousness and sweetness and sexiness. And for me, it smells youthful. Because when I was a young girl, we were wearing the old-fashioned opium and the old-fashioned poison like we were going to kill somebody at the club. But this is a sweet, innocent, fresh candy. And this Gold Couture stays with me all day. And look at the bottle. This is 1.7 ounce because let's face it, how often do I need to wear Gold Couture? How often am I in the bar? But the season is coming up, date night. Let them know who you are. Juicy Gold Couture. I think every woman should have a Juicy in her wardrobe. I have two, but every woman should at least have one. I don't care how old or young you are. This brand is just, they have their own identity. They are the fragrance where we celebrate our sensualness, our sexiness, and combine sweetness and innocent and playfulness with it. So I got this right here. And I think it was on sale for $20. So it was a really good purchase. Comes with the box. I store my Juicies in the box because they will go bad because the bottle is kind of clear and see-through. So I store them in the box until I decide I'm going to finish it off. When I decide I'm going to finish it off, then the deed is done. Okay, you got a job. You got some bills to pay. You need a fragrance where you're not going to offend everybody. You don't want to spend a lot of money because you're going to be wearing it every day. I got Only NYC by Fifth Avenue. This is not your grandma's Fifth Avenue. This is a light, fresh office scent. It lasts for the daytime. Oh, it smells like fruits, so it's good for summertime. It smells like melons and a little bit of peach and apricot. Let's just spray it. It's got a soft, citrusy white floral. This is a light white floral. It brings you into a polished suit, white collar shirt, get the job done. Powerful, educated, sophisticated womanly scent. And this is a scent that I wear all the time. I don't get any compliments on it because it's so polished. It's so powerful. It's not a like, ooh, what are you wearing? Juicy Gold Couture gets you that. But this right here, it's nice. And you might get somebody when you don't wear it say, oh, you didn't put on your fragrance today. Because you smell clean and fresh all day long when other people, as the day goes on, some people who don't wear fragrance smell a little bitter. People say they don't have a scent. Can Amen Corner attest for me that towards the end of the day, some people start to reek, okay? But this will stop all of that. It keeps you fresh, it keeps you clean, and you smell confident. If confidence were in a bottle, it is a soft white floral with the smell of melon. Spring and summer. You could probably wear this all year long because it is in the Fifth Avenue DNA. Although I don't smell anything from Fifth Avenue. I guess, you know what? Now that I think about it, after Fifth Avenue goes through being that powerful headache-inducing balm in its first note or two and settles down, it becomes a clean, fresh scent, a clean, fresh, powdery scent. This might start with that clean freshness and have a little powderiness to it. So it's a nice signature scent, and I think it might have been $20. I love the bottle. It's just, the bottle kind of expresses the fact that this is a powerful scent. And of course, the word NYC, New York City, kind of induces power. When we think of New York City, we think of a city of power and things happening, and people sing about New York, and all that. This fragrance brings that to mind for me, and I was just shocked that it's nothing like the original. Now we're going to get into another work fragrance, another everyday fragrance that could be a signature scent. This is Kenneth Cole's Black. This is 3.4 ounces, and I think I paid $20 for this one as well. So I have points at Sears, so I usually, even if I pay $20, I usually get half the price in points. So I ended up paying like $10 for this. The fragrances at Sears, they sell out because they give us so many points, and you can go and get your fragrances very reasonable. Now, this is even lighter and fresher than the Only NYC. Okay, so this is very much a work fragrance, but this one, even though it's light, it's sensual. This has I smell a little bit of tuberose in here. I smell some jasmine in this. It says it's black, and I like that it's black because that means I don't have to hide the fragrance in a closet. I can just display this. But this is fresh and fruity. I got all these at Sears. They have a Sears program where they give you points, and they usually give you about half your price off. But this was $20 full price for Kenneth Cole Black. And then I got points, so I had $10 worth of points. So I got the 3.4 ounce for $10. Yeah. This fragrance, I'm telling you, for the summertime, when everything gets too heavy, Kenneth Cole Black is not heavy, it's not dark. The name really hides what it is. It is a light floral, and it has a sandalwood base, so the fragrance will hold on for you. It's so fresh. It smells like the air after it rains. After you get a spring rain and the air smells so sweet and fresh and clean, that is Kenneth Cole. And this lasts all day. I don't know how it does it, but this lasts all day. When I first try my fragrances, I try them at night because I don't want to offend anybody. And sometimes certain fragrances, I put them on and they actually get stronger as I'm wearing them. So I put them on at night. I put this on at night. I woke up in the morning. I smelled like I took in a shower outside in the spring rains. And everything was so clean and crisp, and you can breathe deeply like in the mountains or something like that. And it's just, you're getting the flowers, but you're getting the flowers from a meadow that's not real close to you after the rain, and a light summer wind is blowing, or a spring wind is blowing it to you, and it just smells fresh and clean, like you're Julia Childs or somebody in one of those movies and singing, about does and all that kind of stuff in Sweden. That's Kenneth Cole Black. So it's not black at all, but I would highly recommend this fragrance. I've been wearing it and it just is so fresh and clean. It's perfect for the office. So I guess when they say Kenneth Cole Black, I think what we could deduce by that is that this would be perfect for either your little black dress or a suit or a tie, or if you have to go to court, or you're dealing with some business, you get audited, you're dealing with some serious business. This is a fragrance. Look at that bottle. It tells the whole message. This is the fragrance you wear when you need to take care of business in the spring and summertime. In the wintertime, you could probably do it with the NYC. This is a power fragrance for me. Again, these are both work fragrances for me. These are not date fragrances. If I go a date right after work, then this would be one that I would wear. But otherwise, those are my fragrances that you will smell when I'm working and it's business, and I need you to know that I mean it, that I'm serious about this thing. Those are the fragrances I wear. Okay, now back to a date fragrance. I got another one here. This is DKNY Nectar. And you see it has a little bee on there? You guys, do not let this bottle fool you. You would think that this is going to be a light fragrance. No, ma'am. This is a medium strength fragrance. And this was 1 ounce, and I think I had to pay like $27 for this because full price was $55. And Sears right now is selling all their fragrances in store for half off. So this was $27. And then I had a $10 Sears money to use. So I got it for, I think I got it for like $17 or something like that. This fragrance here is so spring. This would be a great one to wear for Easter. This is a spring fragrance, but this fragrance here has such silage. It is not for the faint of heart. Like the original Be Delicious by DKNY is an apple fragrance. It's an apple fragrance. It's fresh, it's spring, it's sweet, it's cute. This right here, when they went Be Delicious, they added honey to this. Oh my goodness. The honey in here makes it strong. It makes it serious. The notes don't even dissipate on it. It's got an apple DNA, which I'm smelling that apple right now. But behind the apple is honey. So like a honey crisp, you know how that has a stronger smell? And then when all that dies down, you get left with like some serious blend of white flowers. And I'm talking jasmines, gardenias, those kind of white flowers, the serious ones. Oh my goodness. And I'm smelling the gardenia smell in this. This is the most authentic gardenia. I know that gardenia actually can't be made in a perfume, but this Be Delicious, combining the apple with the honey, actually encapsulated the most natural gardenia smell I have ever smelled. And that smell sticks with you, and it's a little bit cloying. But it takes about an hour for this strong gardenia. And if you have gardenias around you, they can be cloying. If when it's about the evening time near a gardenia bush, that evening time something, the sun hits it, and that smell can be very, very intense. That is what this Be Delicious is for about an hour. Then it settles into a smell that reminds me of vintage fragrances. You know, that alluring headiness of a vintage perfume that has things like oak moss in it, and it has aldehydes in it. I don't know if this claims to have aldehydes, but in its final note, it is the most long lasting. This lasted on me for about 24 hours. And modern perfumes usually do not do that. And it was, you could smell it for at least 4 feet that whole time. Oh, it's beautiful. It's actually bringing out those green, crisp, long-lasting notes right now. I'm telling you guys, this is a date night fragrance. When you are out and somebody's rubbing against you, that smell is going to intensify. You're going to perfume the space around you, but spray it an hour before your date. And don't spray many. Like I sprayed one here. You see the oils in that? Do you see the oils in that fragrance? That's unheard of. So I can take that and put it on me. They put such a high oil content in this Be Delicious. Yeah. And both hands are wonderfully fragranced. So I would recommend Be Delicious as a date fragrance if you want to smell like honey. If you want to smell sweet like honey. And you guys, then I had to pick up this. This is Anais. Anais. Yes. So if you're not my age, you might not even know how to say that word. The lady who sold it to me, when I said I'd like the Anais, she's like, what is that? I know I have opened this, and now it's embarrassing me on TV. Oh, I might not be able to get it open. I know I have opened this, and I have actually used it. Oh, maybe I just used theirs and not my own. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to be able to get this bottle out for you, but it's Couture. This is a vintage fragrance. This is a classic fragrance. I was so happy they had it. This is what I'm wearing for St. Patrick's Day. It is the epitome of a green scent. It smells like fresh mowed grass, and it smells like somebody crushed green leaves. And it's just the smell of all things green and herbal, and it lasts on you for a very long time. There may be some other notes in it, but on my skin, it is a green bomb. I'm so sorry that I hadn't opened this fragrance for you, because I would love to have shown you the bottle, but I will do a fragrance review on any of these that you ask about at a later time, and I will get to explain all those details. I got confused because what happened was I used the fragrance from the store. I'm trying to open it. I know it's not going to happen because they put these on these to keep them secure. But this fragrance here, I know it well. It is a green fragrance. This is spring in a bottle. It is heavy. It is not a light fragrance, but it is so St. Patrick's Day. When you're not trying to catch, I'm not trying to catch, I'm just trying to celebrate. And this was, I think it was $20 to $27, and then I had $10 off of this one as well. And if you want a vintage fragrance that is authentic, I don't know if they've changed it or not, but it's still authentic. It's the most unique green scent you can find today. It is. Hey, Jackie, how you doing, girl? I'm talking about vintage Anais that is sold. Oh, I should mention, now the new bottles say the original. So if you don't get the one that says the original, they have a new formulated version for people who can't take all this greenness, for people who don't want to smell like a tree and grass. I love the smell of grass. I love green scents. I love scents that evoke the smell of dew on grass and all that, and this scent does it perfectly. It is unique. And again, this is a fragrance, Amethyst is a fragrance where you have to spray it about an hour before you go. It's going to last for 12 hours. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't need a lot of sprays, even if you think you can't smell it, because maybe you are so accustomed to the smell of grass from mowing your lawn that you might not be able to smell it. Everybody else can smell it. So 1 or 2 sprays, and then take those sprays and you can actually dab this. Like people say don't rub. With these old fragrances, as I showed you with the amount of perfume, see the oils on my skin? That is from the perfume.